Hey, fifth grade. So I hope you guys had fun with Padlet yesterday. I can't wait to see all of your drawings that you did. Today, what we're going to be doing and tomorrow is we're going to be focusing on making predictions and writing comments. This is a really important part of science, and so that's why we're focusing on it so much in these next 2 days. So good scientists, they don't just say what they think. They don't just say, oh, I think the raccoon is going to smell. They need to explain why they think that raccoon is going to smell. We need to know, why should we trust you as a scientist? Why should we trust what you are saying? So this is really important and good work for all of your subjects, not just for science. You're going to need to do it in ELA, in social studies, even in math. You might have heard me ask you to prove it before. That's this part, is proving what you're thinking. Okay? So your job when you are making a prediction is to explain why you think this is going to happen. So going back to the raccoon example, if I were to say, I think the raccoon is going to smell. Awesome. I'm glad that you think that, but we need to explain why that's going to happen. So rather than just saying, I think the raccoon is going to smell after 2 days, you could say, I think the raccoon is going to smell after 2 days because one time when I was walking by a seagull and it was dead, I don't think it had been dead for a very long time, and it started to smell when I walked by it. It smelled a little. And so I think the raccoon is also going to smell. That example of a prediction uses your own experience. It uses your past experience as evidence and reason to back up what you're thinking. So that is a much stronger prediction than just saying, I think it's going to smell. All right? If you don't have any past experience, other ways you can back up your thinking in science are through experiments, though hopefully you don't have experiments with dead animals. Things that you've read. So if you've read something in a book or in science class, that's a good way to back up your thinking. Or things that you've heard from trusted sources, from trusted people. So saying, my 3-year-old little sister said she thinks it's going to smell. Well, I don't know if I can trust your 3-year-old little sister. But if you say, my sister, who also teaches science, said that all dead animals start to smell, that is a much more trusted source. So think about whose voice you're listening to or what you are reading and if it's a trusted source or not. Okay? So today what you're going to be doing after you're done with this video is you're going to be taking a quick quiz about what are the best examples of predictions and comments that have evidence and have that reason why. And then you're going to record your prediction onto Flipgrid. Your prediction of what in the world is going to happen to this dead raccoon after 2 months. You're going to record it on Flipgrid. The reason I really want you guys using Flipgrid, as I've said in class meetings, as I've written in my instructions, and I'm going to say it again here, is we can't have class discussions right now, unfortunately. So Flipgrid is the best tool I've found so far to kind of replace that class discussion. I'm thinking about possibly having a Google Meet to replace that class discussion, but for this week, it is just going to be Flipgrid. So please make sure you record your prediction on Flipgrid, and then on Friday, make sure you include those comments. Okay? Please make sure you do it. If you have a problem with Flipgrid, please leave a private comment to me. Otherwise, I'm assuming that you can record yourself on Flipgrid. All right. So that is today. Tomorrow is comment day. So you're going to be commenting, as I already said, on 2 students' Flipgrids, and you're going to be commenting on other students' Padlet drawings as well. Now, when you're making those comments, you can use the sentence starters that I provided. I agree with you. I disagree with you. This makes me wonder. But what I'm looking for, once again, is why. So it's just saying, I agree with you, it's not enough. We want to know why you agree or why you disagree. What is your evidence? What are you backing your agreement or disagreement up with? So for example, instead of just saying, I agree with you, the raccoon's gonna smell, you could say, I agree with you because I once saw that seagull, and then continue on from there. Okay? This is really good practice, as I said, for ELA, for science, social studies, math, everything that you're going to be doing, you need to back up what you're saying. I know you've practiced it in ELA, I know you've practiced it in science, and so I have full confidence that you can do it. Please feel free to ask a question in the comments if you have any questions. The secret word to get you onto the quiz is mug. Have fun!